Welcome graduates, welcome parents and grandparents, siblings, family and friends. I'm Jonathan Friend and I'm very proud to be head of the Department of Aerospace Engineering at the University of Illinois. You made it and it's time to celebrate. I'm so sorry we can't celebrate in person on our beautiful campus. I'm also sorry that you've been on Zoom way more than likely healthy this year. I'm sorry that you could not gather collaboratively this past year in the Aero Computer Lab in Talbot, or easily gather to build rockets or planes or satellites. I'm sorry you heard the word unprecedented an unprecedented number of times, especially when your final year was already supposed to be unprecedented for you. However, you made it. You are highly trained. You mastered hard classes in tough times. You are proven resilient. Aerospace is thriving, both the department and the industry. Maybe you're heading off to further thrive in aerospace. Or maybe you will bring your portable skills elsewhere and have other impacts, or maybe both, or maybe you're not sure yet. Regardless, you are part of an elite group of our Illinois alums, and you'll know this more and more with time as you continue to grow and learn. You're strong and bright, and you are our future, and it has been an absolute pleasure to have you in the department and in the Illinois family. One of the best parts about being head of aerospace is interacting with our remarkable alumni. One that stands out is Laura Bogusch, Vice President of Materials and Manufacturing Technology, leader of Boeing Research and Technology, which is the central research and development unit of the Boeing company. She's played key leadership roles in and around the 787, the P-8A, the 737, and the 747. All of that, and she's here to speak to you today.
Congratulations to you, the University of Illinois Aerospace Engineering class of 2021. It is an honor to be a part of this momentous occasion with you and your family and friends. As I organized my thoughts to share with you today, I tried to remember 25-ish years ago. I quickly got lost in the litany of things that are so different now. You know, things like cell phones, Wi-Fi, Amazon.com, third-party food deliveries, all of the things that have made the pandemic just a little bit easier to bear. I also reflected on my time on campus and the personal and professional growth I experienced. I recalled the advice my older sister gave to me. If you can't immediately learn from your calculus instructor, just get a new one. There are tons of them. Sure enough, the first day of calculus, which should have been a review to me, was like a foreign language. So I tried a different instructor later that week, and that made all the difference. I realized the literal advice is perhaps no longer timely for you, but I think the spirit of it is still relevant as you enter the work world. There are 1,000 different things you can do. Try something, and if it does not fit right, try something else. My preparation also included a phone call to my parents, asking them to dig through the random items that remain in my childhood bedroom, hoping they could find a specific t-shirt. When I was in school, David Letterman was pretty popular. His late night show often included a top 10 list. And our AIAA chapter had made the top 10 lies told in aerospace engineering list. I wanted so badly to be able to go through that list with you and compare today to 25-ish years ago. Sadly, the shirt was not to be found. I do remember 3 things from the list, however, so we can at least examine those. One of the lies was higher order terms are negligible. I think we can all agree that for aerospace, this is, and always will be, a lie. Another lie was more women enter aerospace engineering every year. When I started my undergraduate degree in 1991, we had 100 students and 4 of us were women, so about 4%. Some recent data suggest that this is closer to 20% now. So technically an improvement, however, not as much as other engineering disciplines, and certainly not as much as I hope to see in the future. The third lie I remembered was there are plenty of jobs in aerospace. At that time, the mid-90s, the industry was in a downturn. Many of us felt uncertainty about our futures, not sure which job to take. whether to stay in graduate school. I suspect, given where we have been the last year, some of you might be feeling the same way. I want to assure you that regardless of the turbulence of the moment, everything is going to be all right. I firmly believe these three things. First, the future work ahead of you is going to be awesome. Second, the future culture of work is yours to shape. Third, you are well prepared and supported to tackle all of the challenges ahead. Whether you navigate your career in the aerospace industry, in an adjacent industry, or in academia, chances are you will find similar opportunities. And here are the few things that I'm most excited for during your careers. Digital. The digital transformation of the aerospace industry will progress by orders of magnitude beyond where we are today. You will all bring the knowledge, capability, and comfort with digital tools, as well as the deep understanding of engineering principles that will make this transformation successful. Mars and everything that goes with it. No longer will the stories be fictional. You will take people there, you will sustain people there, you will look beyond Mars to the next horizon for space exploration, and you will go there. Sustainability. You will innovate the solutions for flight powered by renewable energy. You will invent manufacturing processes that reduce waste and eliminate the use of harmful chemicals. You will integrate the suite of technologies that will make personal flight vehicles an affordable reality. These are exciting technical opportunities, to be sure, and I believe the opportunities to shape the culture of work are equally exciting. Companies are taking to heart the need to act in order to further racial and social justice for their employees, not just within the company, but in total. Conversations are occurring in the workplace that rarely did before. These conversations are revealing blind spots, teaching us to see micro inequities, and making us feel safe to speak up and ask for change. You will join those conversations and hold us all accountable to act. You will ensure each of us is able to bring our best selves to the problems we solve. I'm confident you will tackle the technical challenges ahead because I know from where you come. During your time at the University of Illinois, you have developed a skill set that you can leverage in many, many ways. And let's be honest, you know that F equals MA, and you can derive everything else you need from there. I'm confident you will better our work culture because I have met many of you and your peers. We have interacted on internships at conferences, during seminars and department tours. I'm impressed by your teaming and by your allyship for each other. Finally, I'm confident because you belong to the very special family that is the UIUC Aerospace Engineering Department. I encourage you to take advantage of that as I have. From advisors who have remained mentors to faculty members whose careers have grown and developed as mine has, I have appreciated knowing they are just a phone call or email away, always willing to chat and eager for a visit. I have also benefited from the vast network of alumni, whether I've met them at my own company or run into them at department events. We are everywhere. Most of all, I'm inspired by the endless stream of students who offer me the opportunity to give back and to reflect. If you let it, this community will be with you every step of your career, offering support and cheering you on with great pride. Congratulations to each of you, and may your futures be filled with challenges, adventures, and success.
Thank you, Laura, for those words of encouragement for our graduates. Like you, I'm certain they will lead the way for a better future. I'm Stacy McDaniel, Graduate Program Coordinator. We are all so proud of our students for persevering through this challenging and unique year. It's my pleasure to announce our graduate degree recipients. Our doctoral degree recipients are Sumendo Bagchi, Ryan Beeson, Renato Bachara Vieira, David Brandeberry, Shavendra Vikram Singh Chauhan, Brandon Kirchner, Javier Puig Navarro, Akshay Shetty, Vedant, Simone Venturi. Our master's degree recipients are Eric Alpine, Victor Azevedo, Jonathan Blythe, Griffin Bohan, Noel Brindis, Emil Bromoslik, Nicholas Chase, Matthew Chop, Walker Diamond, Sykiran Dedekuri, Kyle Farber, Robert Francis, Christopher Gilroy, Vijay Heber, Kevin Hengst, Daniel Ingeno, Matthew Joffrey, Mani Shekhar Kadelia, Patrick Kelly, Matthew Klosterman, Matthew Lauer, Caesar Laura, Michael Maines, James McClure, Jason Morich, Raimundo Muro Barrios, Noah Osman, Michael Paradis, Rohan Puri, Pulkit Rastagi, Jayesh Sanwal, Farhad Nawaz Savas Siddiq Ali, Zachary Sims, Syakshay Chandra Saramdas, David Stanley, Pranay Thangita, Nicholas Timke, Daniel Yu.
Hello, my name is Laura Gerhold, and I am the Chief Advisor and Coordinator of Undergraduate Programs for Aerospace Engineering. It has been my privilege to get to work with each of you during your time here at Illinois. You have worked hard to be here today and should take great pride in what you have accomplished. For some of you, you will continue on to graduate schools, and for others, you will be starting your journey into industry. But I trust that each one of you will find your own definition of success. Aerospace at Illinois will always be a home for you, and I know everyone here is excited to see what you will achieve in your future. Please keep in touch. It is now my pleasure to introduce our graduates.
Graduates with a Bachelor's of Science in Aerospace Engineering are Gabriel Aaron, Aman Agrawal, Benjamin Baker, Ashvet Bansal, Mark Vashkawi, Jared Golden Bastion, Stephen Bean, Varun Baragava, Christopher Bingham, William Eaton Brandenburg, Kevin Callahan, Michael Castilla, Gao Young Chin, Wee King Chin, Sean Chiu, Gianna Chalia, Joshua Clements, James Coates, Cameron Connor, Jacob Crow, Si Hyung Guan Dai, Himan Dama, Drake Dutz,
Kurt Edward Amen,
Robert Filipiuk, David Gable, Tien Yu Gao, Sarah Gatone, Landon Gingrich, Mikhail Glicken, Caleb Gudeman, Christopher Guerrera, Jiao Yi Go, Ryan Hansen, Jacob Hawkins, Noah Hendricks, Tiger Hu, Tanner Hoyt, Daniel Eugene Jacobson, Arahant Jain, Dominic Yakovsky, Kevin Jones, Elena Camias, Michael Kane, Se Kim, Nectarios Nicholas Cortez, Carolina Kajovsky, Timothy Krashevsky, Samuel Ashton Lessick, Courtney Leverance, Nick Lee, Ji Lim, Austin Lindell, Ryan Licht, He Chun Chu Lu, Ching Yao Lu, Apiraj Majumdar, Rahil Makamadia, Jacob McGrew, Mitchell McMahon, Zachary Miller, Eric Moy, Spencer Murdoch, Pratik Nestala, Patrick Novak, Pravesh Kindakant Patel, Jagesh Patel, Atrav Patuk, Andrew John Pelster, Casper Pieknik, Joshua Pike, Tim Ploman, Guillermo Cayo, Avinash Rao, David Reggio, Lisa Rosov, Thomas Ruane, Jack Sabatki, Sejal Sahu, Ian Solomon, Ambar Sarup, Jake Shillow, Hunter Schroff, Nicholas Schuster, Vignesh Saya, Patrick Sokolovsky,
Niraj Ashok Taylor,
Adam Toulouse-Tahovsky, Emily Tokarski, Sarek Tunica, Juan Valadares Garcia,
Sehong Wang,
Deborah Wigand, Emily Williams, Noah Woodfall, Stanley Josek, Shinji Wu, Kathleen Xu, Ji Yang, Chaewon Yu, Wanjun Jun, Travis Zook.
All of our alumni congratulate you. You're now part of our family of distinguished alums. Perhaps one of the most inspirational of those is Col Mike Hopkins, who has a few words of encouragement for you on orbit on the International Space Station.
Hi, I'm Col Mike Hopkins, 1991 AE alum, NASA astronaut and commander of the SpaceX Crew Dragon Resilience. Currently, I'm on board the International Space Station, 250 miles above the Earth. But 30 years ago, I was sitting in your place. You are graduating from the University of Illinois. That in itself is quite an accomplishment, but I'm guessing most, if not all of you, have additional goals in mind. 7 years ago, I had the privilege of being the commencement speaker for the entire university. My message to those graduates was simple. They had to define what success looks like for themselves and not let someone else define it for them. That means they had to determine their goals after graduation, not their friends, parents, or their school. I believe that message still rings true today for all of you. However, the past year also taught me that just defining your goals, defining what success looks like, is not enough. You have to have some grit, a little bit of resilience to make those goals a reality. When I was in your shoes, I dreamed of being an astronaut. That was the end goal. Yet without some grit, I wouldn't be talking to you from space. Over the course of 12 years, I applied to the astronaut program 4 times. The first 3 times ended with rejection letters and doubts about whether I had what it takes to get selected. However, with a little resilience, I kept going and got selected on that 4th attempt in 2009. Time and again over the past year and a half, I have seen how resilience can help people overcome adversity and achieve their objectives. That one word or idea or characteristic is so important to achieving success that our crew named our SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule Resilience in honor of the people across the nation and around the world who have worked so hard against this global pandemic, including the NASA and SpaceX teams that made our mission possible during this difficult time. All of you graduating today have also shown you have a little bit of resilience. You overcame those global pandemic challenges while still completing your degree requirements. Now, it is time for you to go after those post-graduation goals, to pursue that dream job. You might not even know what it is yet, but rest assured, only you have the power and the right to define your own success in your life and your career. And along the way, there are going to be moments when you have to be resilient. My aerospace engineering coursework taught me about aerodynamics, flight systems, and instrumentation, knowledge that I use every day in my career. But I also was encouraged to recognize my own potential. Even after graduation, I remain connected to my Illini roots in the AE department. They've supported and cheered me on throughout my career. My road began right there at Illinois, just like yours has. It took me to the football field, led me to my wife Julie and our 2 sons, and ultimately brought me to the International Space Station. I hope, as a University of Illinois graduate, just like me, that there is no place on this planet or off it where you won't jump at the chance to show your own orange and blue pride. Define your own success, be resilient, and be ready to go where that requires you to travel. And most of all, make sure you enjoy the ride. Congratulations to each of you individually and to the University of Illinois class of 2021.
To close, our support for you started a little before you arrived on campus, but it doesn't end when you leave. As you heard from Mike Hopkins, the department has cheered him on and supported him throughout his career. We're eager to do the same for you. Let us know where you're headed, keep us informed of all the innovative, creative things you do, and let us know when we can recognize your accomplishments. And do visit us every chance you get. Congratulations, Aerospace Engineering 2021.